This channel's real. This channel's about documenting. This channel's about talking, having an open opinions. And let's get started. Say whoa, say whoa. Say whoa. Head of a horse, the body of a man. Unidentified flying object. Welcome back to another video. What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and let's just get into this video. Now, this video is very personal to me, and I do want to bring this with you guys. A lot of you guys that do engage a lot with me in the comments, I think you guys will enjoy this story. It's personal, and honestly, it's for you guys. So shout out to you guys. You know who all you guys are. So the first time I met a medium. Now, this was in 2006. I was working in a clothing store. I'm not going to say where. I love that clothing store. I was assistant co-manager. And I just love dressing people. Something I did for a long time, up until I had my autistic son, and I had to change, you know, my life plans around. It was one night. I know it was a night. It was a Friday night, one of our hottest nights. You know, the club's jumping, all the girls are coming in, getting outfits and stuff, and I see this like, she's really beautiful. I don't know if she was Mexican, Hispanic. I just know she was some type of ethnic, like a you know, different, you know, she's just very beautiful lady. She was younger than me, and I kept seeing her like look at me, but it wasn't like looking as like checking me out or like weirdly looking at me or racist looking at me. It was just kind of like she wanted to tell me something, and I felt when I would look over and catch her looking that I knew she wanted to tell me something. I've always had feelings growing up, you know, I've always seen things I can't explain. So yeah, so I end up walking up to the medium, okay? So I approached this young lady, and at first I say, hey, how are you doing? Welcome to, you know, whatever. Is there anything I can help you with? She was like, no, I'm just looking around. I said, okay. And I said, is there anything that you want to tell me? Like, I've been seeing you kind of look over at me. And she was like, well, yeah, but I didn't know how to approach you. And I was like, well, I'm very nice. I said, you know, so I don't hope it's not like, was I looking a certain way? She said, no. She said, but I didn't know how to approach you with what I want to tell you, because you haven't told anybody about this. And the minute that she said it, I knew exactly what she was talking about. So I didn't say anything. So we proceeded to talk, and I said, well, what is it? I said, I believe in this stuff. She goes, I know you do. I can feel your energy. I said, okay, I'm open as it is anyway, so let me know what's up. I've always felt like there were things around me and maybe things attached to me, maybe something with me, you know, whatever, always through life. I don't know, you know, what it is or who they are, I don't know. So she says, okay, so basically it has something to deal with my first son's father, not giving any names here, where I live. It was a tragedy, and God rest all their souls. So she basically tells me some things that I can't really express to you guys because it's very personal, and I don't want to offend, anybody that may see this. I know a couple people that do watch this would know what I'm talking about, especially my son's father. So yeah. So basically some things had went on when we were together, some issues, and then a tragedy happened, and this is where I believe I had a spirit attached to me. And I never really thought about it until the day the medium walked up to me, right? So she tells me that I have a young lady with me, and when this person did pass, we were not at good terms. I want to say 18 or 19. I'm about to be 40, so this is a while back. And just young, you know, dealing with a boy, back and forth, whatever. Well, the weekend that I kind of found out that something was going on with the girl, we had gotten to an argument. She had scratched my car. I found out it was her. It was just a big blow up. You know, I'm going to be honest, I literally was trying to fight the girl. I was chasing her around the whole hood. I was. She antagonized me too, but that's near whatever. We were young. Well, that next weekend, we all found out that they had had an invasion or whatever had happened. I had never knew the girl. I never knew nothing much about the girl. I just knew that, hey, you know, she's possibly messing with my son's father. I met her that one time in a bad way, but I had seen her here and there, but I've never had a conversation with her. And the first time I did, it was an argument. So the next weekend, you know, something happened. She ended up losing her life, her sister, and her mom. Um, the police believe, and like I said, this is, I don't know. So if anybody sees this that's from my town, please do not get upset with me. But I think I heard that the police thought, or it was the cousin or somebody connected to the family. I don't know. I'm not getting into that. The mother was always nice. I mean, you know, she had her little sister. I mean, I didn't hate the girl, and I sure in the hell didn't hate her enough to want this to happen to her. But I can honestly say, at my age and the stuff I was going through with my son's father, I'm ashamed to admit that in a way I was like, now it upsets me, and I'm sorry guys. Okay, like I said, this is very personal. When it first happened and I'd heard, like I said, we got into an argument that weekend. The next weekend, that tragedy happened. I was 19 years old. I had just had my first son. I was dealing with my son's father. He wasn't the greatest man, you know what I mean? Player. And in my eyes, keep in mind, at 19, I didn't care. And I can admit that out loud. I felt like this is just one less girl I got to worry about. Not thinking about, she was 16, 17, I don't know, just lost her life. Like, her whole life was ahead of her. Her little sister, you know, her mom. Like, I wasn't happy about it. But it was like, it was one less stress I had to worry about. And that's really how I felt at that time. Now, years went on, and of course my mind frame changed. My whole, you know, I'm growing up. I'm becoming a woman, a better mom. You know, I'm growing. And I've never forgot about her. I have never forgot about our argument. I've never forgot about anything. And so let's get back to her. So I'm picking up. I had to tell you guys this side note because I'm gonna pick up to the medium, and she says that this young lady has been attached to you, and she's upset because she doesn't know why you didn't care that she was killed or murdered. And it was true, I didn't. At the time, I didn't. I mean, to this day, I do. There's times where I'll say a prayer for her or just talk out loud to her. Now, supposedly, you know, she's with me. I don't know if she's still with me. The medium says that she attached herself with me because of the person we were dealing with. Now, I don't know if she was with child. I had heard that as a rumor, and that's also sucky because that, you know, you're with child, you're in love with somebody that's with somebody else, but he's with other people too. But it was just a bad situation. So she attached herself to me. She was upset. She might still be. But she never understood why I didn't care about her. So once she told me that, I teared up. I knew it was true. How did she know? Because she knew. Nobody knew this. And whoever watches this video that knows me, you're just now hearing this too. So yeah. So I said, well, how can I get her detached from me? Like, it's weird to know that you have somebody with you that that's spiritually attached to you that you never had a relationship with in life. You really didn't get along, and you kind of hated the girl, right? And the last thing you said to her was that you were going to beat her up, and then she dies the next weekend, and then you don't care, right? So I can see why I would be kind of hurt too. Like, yeah, I know I could have messed around with your man or whatever, but for you to not care that I lost my life, that was nasty, cruel, and inhumane. So yeah. So she started telling me certain things to do. We were doing some white candle work. We were doing like some cleansing, and I was basically working on getting her healed, I guess, from me, and us healing my flesh tie to her soul tie of the emotion of her death, right? So this is going on for months. I was never able to complete, I guess, I don't know if it's a ritual or ceremony or blessing or cleansing, I don't know what to call it. I wasn't able to complete it because I had something bad really happened, and it kind of stopped everything. Like, it stopped me being able to get in contact with her anymore, because she had also told me some things about my second father that if I'm ready, I will get into a story time about that, because what I was doing for me and what was going on with me spiritually, I was kind of coming back into spirituality and coming back into believing in a higher power and centering myself and becoming who I am today, right? Thankfully. So it never got finished. So I am going to be looking for possibly somebody that can help me deal with this, maybe to see if she's still around and what I can do. Hopefully, if she's hearing this, girl, you know how my heart is now over all these years, these millenniums, that my heart and feelings have changed for what has happened to you. Okay, so to her. So yeah, so like I said, I was working on me. Something tragic ended up happening with my second son's father, my autistic son's father. And yeah, and it kind of stopped everything. So I'm going to just kind of leave that right there. So yeah, so that was the first time I met a medium. The reason why I do believe in mediums, I'm not saying all of them are real, but for her to walk up to me and tell me something I've never told anybody, not my mom or nobody, it was between me and the higher power. So whatever she had going on, she was also connected to that power source. And it needed to be told to me. Maybe the girl was trying to get my attention. I've always had things happen to me after she passed. Oh yeah. But I never took it as it was her, because things has always happened to me up until I had met her. So I never thought, hey, it's her, it must be her. But to know that it was, and that she was hurt by me not caring, it affected me. And even to this day, it still affects me, because it just sucks that I felt that way, and that I could have actually held her spirit here bound, because she was so upset of that I didn't care, So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's probably everywhere. It's a very personal video. I may not even upload this video, but if I do, just know that it's a true story, and it's messed with me up until me making it. I mean, it's hard for me to even still get the words out, because it's just like, the spiritual world is real, guys, and I just see a lot of people just dismissing this stuff, and we need to open up more and wake up more, and do not obey, stay woke. Is, like I said, it's not about being a rebel and causing chaos and havoc. It's about being woke to open things, to open yourself up to new things and old things, and to come back into whatever we may supposed to be as what we are as humans, or the connections to the earth and whatever. I don't know, guys, but this video is long enough. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and like I say, guys, do not obey, stay woke. Peace.